بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. So this video is intended for one, showing the current status quo, so to say, of the Muslim masses, illa mashallah, and the level of favorability or the level of interest in Islamic lectures and Friday khutbahs. Second, it is to show the video is to show the necessity of being possessive and taking initiative and ownership of one's relationship with Allah and their Deen. So, any person, any human, no matter how much or how little they know about health, human health, how much they know or don't know about diet, about nutrition, about exercise, about lifestyle, they understand every single decision they make, everything they put into their body or around their body, or whatever their body may inhale in fumes, or what they do with their body in activity, they will have to suffer the consequences, no matter how much they know about health or not. A person will not go to a doctor and then find out a diagnosis and say, but you're supposed to keep me from this. Say no. Every person is for themselves. They have to educate themselves and make the right decisions. I don't think any person in any language of the world, nation, culture would not concur or would disagree with this. I don't think there's any person. Now let's compare that with Islam. I cannot speak for everyone or the majority. I can only speak from my experience, and my experience is something very limited, narrow, and short-sighted. I cannot say it is fact. However, after seeing a pattern for quite a long time, both as a listener and a speaker, it's common, at least for men, because women don't have to attend Jum'ah khutbah, that people come in saying, we want a good khutbah. Or when they leave, they say, thank you, that was a good khutbah. I mean, first and foremost, the goal is not people's praise or their approval or their rankings. As long as Allah Azza wa Jalla is pleased, it doesn't matter what people say in favor to us, because even if all the people say we did a good job, we don't know if Allah accepted it. And the second is, if people tell you that it was not good, it does not mean it fell short in the sight of Allah, because if Allah is pleased, that's enough. أليس الله بكاف عبده أليس الله بكاف عباده في قراءة. Allah is sufficient for His servants. يا أيها النبي حسبك الله ومن تبعك من المؤمنين وكفى بالله حسيبا. Allah is sufficient as one to take account. Okay. However, those that mashallah come to the masjid for Jum'ah, wherever it may be, if it's a 30-minute, 20, 40, whatever the range of minutes is for the khutbah, people want to leave feeling good or feeling that their time was worthwhile. Aside from the fact that whether you enjoyed the khutbah or not, you're fulfilling a requirement in Islam, a wajib, as an adult male. So, as long as the reward is with Allah, alhamdulillah. However, but I want to draw a picture with this, the first example of health, and whether you know about it or you don't know about it, what you decide with your body. It is you who has to live with the consequences. And Islam, where it's a common rhetoric and words have meaning, people should not say that's not what I meant. You have to rephrase what you mean, because the tongue, it is the translator of the heart. لا يعجبنك خطبة من خطيب حتى يكون مع الكلام أصيلا إن الكلام في الفؤاد وإنما جعل اللسان على الفؤاد دليلا. The poet said that no sermon will impress you from a speaker until it is, for lack of a better translation, it is essentially pure or essentially good in its speech. He said that indeed speech, it rests in the heart, it originates in the heart, and the tongue is merely a translator of what is in the heart. There's a common rhetoric that those who speak, and may Allah guide they and I, those who listen to a speaker, may Allah guide they and I, say, you should make us feel closer to Allah, or you should make us feel a boost of Iman, or you should make us feel good. Keep these words in mind and compare it to health. Who goes to a doctor and says, doctor, you need to make me feel my health is a priority? Or who goes to a personal trainer and says, trainer, you need to make me feel that working out is important? I say, sorry, you need to come with it. You have to make that choice. Nobody has to make you feel a certain way when it is your life. So now, coming back to the topic of lectures, remember, whether you enjoy the speaker's speaking style, if you like the sound of their voice, if you like their body language, if you like their theatrics, if you like their figures of speech, remember, the goal of a khutbah, the goal of a lecture is not entertainment, it is action. It is to do action.